What's going on, guys, in the works, and welcome to episode 2 of Black Ops 2 Class Act. And that's quite a mouthful, but luckily I only have to say it once per episode. But today we're looking at one of my favorite classes in the game, my absolute favorite class for playing the objective, for getting on top of things, getting down and dirty, getting all those score points. And it's really an objective focused class. In the first episode we looked at a starter class with an SMG. Today we're going to be looking at an objective based SMG, and this is actually probably my favorite class in the game. And if I ever had to default to one like tryhard class, it would probably be this one. So let's take a look at this particular loadout. You can see I'm running MP7 with full metal jacket and fast mags. Now fast mags is a personal preference. From time to time I will swap out the fast mags for the extended mag. It really is up to you. I'll show you some gameplay with each of those being used, but this really revolves around the flak jacket scavenger combo. Scavengers are going to keep you resupplied, and I like extreme conditioning and tactical mask. I find that if you're on objectives, a lot of times you're going to get stunned, EMP, shock charge, all those little things that get on your nerves. I find that tactical mask really does help you out. Now, your lethal and tactical, really up to you. I always want you to run EMP though on this class because it will help you. So let's take a look at some of the MP7 stats. You can see it's a 33 damage weapon at its maximum, and it drops off to an 18 damage weapon at its minimum. It has a rate of fire of 940, and actually can hold 4 more rounds than its closest competitor, the Vector, at 40 versus 36. Now, if you're comparing it to the Vector and the Chi-Com, which have similar drop-off rates, the MP7 actually holds its damage a little bit longer. It doesn't reach its minimum quite as quick, which makes it a very effective weapon. And I think it's one of the best objective-based weapons in the entire game, and that's why I really rely on it for my objective-based classes. Now, my vision behind this particular loadout is to stay alive from explosives, not to be bothered by tactical grenades, and get from point A to point B really quickly. That's the point of extreme conditioning. Now, you notice that I'm running FMJs. FMJs are one of the most underrated attachments in the game. Essentially what they do is they allow you to do a lot more damage through walls. You can see I'm doing damage to that door right there. Even though I don't get them, I'm able to do a lot more damage than I would normally do. And I feel like this saves me more times than it's ever hurt me. I feel like FMJs really help you penetrate objects, because it's no secret that there is some lag compensation that exists in this game. Sometimes it can be really frustrating to kill someone. You'll get a lot of hit markers. I find that when people are hiding behind things, there's a lot of head glitching spots. FMJs really do come in handy, as you see me get an assist on that guy even though I don't get the kill. But it just seems to be my default choice on a lot of these SMGs, and just one of my default attachments in Black Ops 2 in general. Now, one of the attachments I tend to go back and forth on are extended mags and fast mags. Now, one's going to offer you a fast reload, one's going to give you 14 extra rounds in the magazine, and it's kind of a tough choice. And ooh, that guy right there is really bad. And it really just depends on what game mode I'm playing. Like here on Headquarters, you see me using fast mags. On a lot of the earlier gameplay I've already shown you, I'm using extended clip, or magazine as I like to call it, because there's no such thing as a clip. But anyways, it's really up to you. I mean, if you want a faster reload, go with fast mags. If you want more ammo in your magazine to begin with, go with extended clip. Like I said, you'll see me fluctuate between the two. I have a hard time deciding. I find that on domination maps, I tend to favor extended mag a little bit more than fast mags. On like capture the flag, hard point, Headquarters, those fast paced, on smaller maps, I tend to favor the fast mags just because I find it to be a little bit more advantageous to be able to reload faster and have 40 fresh rounds, in a blink of an eye. So, I mean, it's really situational. I don't really think one is technically better than the other, and it really just depends on you. But score streaks, let's take a look at some of the score streaks that make this class hum. Now, throughout this video, you'll see me rotate between Lightning Strike and Care Package, but I always rely on Counter UAV and UAV. And the reason behind that is because in a lot of objective game modes, you're not going to be getting huge kill streaks. You're not going to be getting up there to like your Warthogs, your VTOL warships, stuff like that. So you need to rely on some of the lower streaks that are going to help you out. UAV, Counter UAV, awesome objective, focused kill streaks, score streaks, whatever you want to call them. And the Care Package can get you some of the higher streaks, but Lightning Strike is awesome for clearing out objectives. You can really get some big monster kill feeds with the Lightning Strike when you call it in on a Headquarters or a hard point or something like that. But with Care Package, there's a lot of upside, as you see me calling one here. And I'm probably going to get the best possible thing you could ever get out of a Care Package in a swarm. So there is a lot of upside to running the Care Package. I mean, there's a lot of good things you can get out of it. You can get dogs, you can get swarms. I mean, even if you get UAVs, even if you get counter UAVs, Lightning Strikes, War Machines, stuff like that, they're all going to help you out in the long run. And I don't really see any reason to not focus on as you see FMJs really coming through right here. I don't really see any reason not to run Care Package if you find it hard to get those extra 2 or 3 kills that you need to get the lightning strike. But I found that if you're playing this class like it's built to be played, you know, getting on top of objectives, capping headquarters, capping hardpoints, capping flags, you know, capturing flags and capture the flag. I mean, there's all sorts of flags in Black Ops 2. If you're playing the objective, you know, picking up tags, you're going to be pretty darn successful with this particular loadout. I don't think you'll have a hard time at all getting the higher streaks. I don't think you'll have a hard time at all getting the lightning strike. So really, that's an area where I think that you can make a judgment call. If you feel like you'd be better off running some higher streaks, by all means. But I find with the UAV and counter UAV, it really does help you gain a lot of points, because you basically get plus 20 every time someone kills them if you have both a UAV and counter UAV up in the air. But earlier you heard me say that you got to run EMP grenade on this class, and there's a reason behind that. I find when you're playing the objective, EMP grenade really does help you rack up a lot of points. I mean, look at that. I destroy a Guardian turret, I'm going to get an EMP assist, and that entire exchange netted me 175 score points, and I haven't even killed anybody. Not to mention I get an extra 20 just from the fact that I have a UAV and counter UAV up. So this loadout can really help you rack up a lot of points and get to your lightning strike, get to your UAV, get to your counter UAV over and over and over and over, and it really does help your team in the long run. As you saw me earlier there, I shot that guy through the vents. Another example of how good the FMJs are in this particular game is you see me just racking up points. I mean, at this point, it's just like you're cycling through them. I'm already almost to my UAV, as you see me pick it up right there, as I shoot him through the air conditioning unit with FMJs. So this is my favorite class in the game. I think if I had to pick one class that I would go with for the rest of my Black Ops 2 career, it'd most definitely be this one, because I find myself to be a very objective focused player. I tend to always feel the need to get lots and lots of points. I think that must be my Battlefield background coming out in me, but I love picking up dog tags, I love capping points, I love capping flags and capture the flags. So this class can do almost anything. I think it's one of the most versatile classes you could ever run, and hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I mean, I wanted to share this one with you because, like I said, it's my favorite, and I think that it can help a lot of you guys out who have maybe been struggling playing the objective a little bit more. But let me know what you might like to see in a future episode. I'm thinking of doing an assault rifle class next week because I think it'll be a lot of fun. I know we've done 2 SMGs in a row here, so assault rifle class might mix things up a little bit. But if you missed the first episode, go back there and check that out. That was my starter class with the PTW57. And I also did a little video on how it's so tough to play Black Ops 2 alone. So if you're interested in a more deep commentary, go check that one out. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.